Nah, that's alright, trust me.
Oh, that's too bad. Perhaps we can perform a sterility castration some other time then.
You don't seem to have a grasp on your own research.
Nonsense! That is what you speak. Nonsense from beyond. I was at the top of my high school class in American high school. I knew facts. I knew figures. I knew data. We would know if our research was flawed. It is not. We never contradict ourselves, so do not even try.
Alright. When did you create Cazadors?
In 2000, let's see, carry the 3, then count backwards from the Great Static, or beyond. There were the Tarantula debates, and something about hawks, which made it around 2003, May, Tuesday. It was definitely Tuesday. Why are we even debating this? What you ask is of no importance. Mobius besieges us. There are more important things to worry about than data and facts.
Alright, that's enough of this.
Until next time, then. Provided there is a next time. For any of us.
You are the worst. Oh god, it hurt my head. Are you any better? What was that? Something happened to your voice. That's the too bad or good or something. Is that a yes or a no or a yes no? Pretty sure you can understand me, and I want some answers. Who are you? Sounds important, I think. Good to meet you, double, circle, A, dash, whoever. Do you know anything about Mobius and the Forbidden Zone? Alright, calm down. Didn't mean to alarm you. Can you tell me about the never mind.
You are an unusual specimen to so boldly walk into the mighty expanse of the think tank, fearless and proud as a teddy bear. Between the extraction of their higher reasoning abilities and urination-inducing fear, most lobotomites dare not approach us, let alone speak to us. Yet you have no such fear. Facing me, epidermis fleshed with blood, plasma running molten beneath, your face contorting with muscular expression. Will you indulge me? Say a few words. Face towards the monitors, please, so that I might record it for further examination.
The quick scribe jumped over the lazy paladin.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words, both revolting and somehow... How does it feel to have the flesh roll around in your mouth like that? To control each muscle and the tongue, like having a fish or extremely dexterous slug lolling and flopping in one's mouthal cavity.
You know what?
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
You are the worst.
Breaking news! Talking lobotomite arrives in think tank. Its purpose, unknown. Undefinable. Its presence here, impossible.
Dr. O, correct?
Oh? Oh, yes. I'm not going to bother correcting you. At least you got the doctor part correct. I can be grateful for that, at least. Stop the presses! Just in from my eye monitors. Is that Robco tech on your arm? It is! What's your agenda bringing that in here?
What, my Pip-Boy?
How dare you bring Robco tech in here? What are you showing off? How great Robert House and his big company are?
Oh, we can make Securitrons better than any robot those geniuses at Big Mountain could make, and they'll last 1,000 years.
You're lucky I don't have hands to tear that dip boy off your arm, or feet to stomp on its stupid metal guts. Ugh. Damn Robco.
I don't think I'll worry about telling you about what House and his robots have been up to since.
Worry about House? Why would I do this? Hope he died alone in a dingy room, streaming his last remaining bodily fluids into jars. And him and his dirty girl bots. Don't even get me started on those filthy biological catcher's mitts.
Yeah, why don't you chill the fuck out? I wanted to ask you a couple questions.
Fine. Ask.
What do you do here?
All things robotical. You see a robot? I made it. See a broken robot? I made it that way. Deconstructed it down to parts. I have a gift with machines. I can render anything inoperable. Preserve them in a non-functioning state.
Yeah.
Until our next scheduled audio transmission and reception, then.
I'm gonna talk to Mr. Loud over here.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
You seem all knowledgeable in your fields. No doubt there's much you can share with me.
Why, yes. We are filled with the knowledge you speak of.
Yeah, we probably
If
should
you
tell
wish to
them
know
that.
more, simply ask the others. They can help you.
You seem like you're in charge. You are?
I am Dr. Klein, Chief Head Researcher of Logistical Operations and Ideology here at Big Mountain. I am surprised you have not heard of me. I am first in my field, first chair, as it were, back in the days of chairs.
Yeah, bye.
Yes, a most good bye.
Let's get to the bottom of Dala's financial.
And you return as curious as a teddy bear. Are you stuck in a looping gesture of greeting?
Looping gesture of reading.
Looping, yes. It is a scientific fact that hormones drive a percentage of lobotomites into recursive behavior patterns. We haven't researched this, as my colleagues care little about the behavior patterns of lobotomites once their brains are removed. It is why so many are littered around the facility, like skin envelopes, discarded after they are peeled open and the contents extracted.
What?
It varies according to the number and density of lobotomites that have infected an area. In 43% of observed cases, two lobotomites left alone will fight for dominance or inject bodily fluids into each other's orifices. Unsanitary. I have tried to observe more cases, but subjects seem unwilling to release bodily fluids in my presence.
Who are you? What do you do here?
Why, my little bear of teddiness. I am Dr. Dala, first head chief researcher of mineralogy and medicinal sciences. I have 211 doctorates in both applied sciences and techniques to apply those sciences. I also possess a degree in curiosity and advanced curiosity. That is merely schooling, however. When possible, I prefer fieldwork and observation to holotape eidetics. It has proven useful, especially now. I have become the expert on humanology and lobotomite behavior here at Big Mountain. My research doesn't descend into formography. It is only science.
Formography. Wait, 211 doctorates? How is that even possible?
Why, we create not only scientific marvels here at Big Mountain, but new sciences as well. Everything can be quantified, categorized, and dissected until every group can be subgrouped or partitioned.
I'm sorry for my...
It's excessive examination of the human form to achieve psychological arousal. Disgusting. I would never succumb to such base appetites. Distractions. Filthy, filthy distractions.
First head chief researcher, a lot of titles.
What is a name without a title or suffix for the sake of hierarchy? It is a long-standing quantification of personality and importance. We could not do without it. Surely you must be aware of the gravity of such attached appellations, just as surely as you must have a title.
Yeah, I'm called Courier.
Oh, a mailman. A delivery man. Someone who takes parcels from place to place using their primitive feet or similar conveyance. You are the second one I've met in recent times. Very different specimens.
Oh, hold up, there's another courier?
Of course. You must have met others in your travels. This one had met other couriers too, although it sounded as if he hadn't met the correct one. He asked us all many questions, and then he asked a most perplexing one. We had to segment the event out of our memories for safety.
What was the question?
I do not know, nor should we try to access it. Perhaps Klein has the logs. My evaluation would be to let your own curiosity go. I do not think that Klein remembers the conversation as being satisfactory.
Why did you remove my brain?
Until our next interaction, my intriguing little lobotomite.
Yeah, this one sounds more interesting. Hey, Klein. Something you forgetting to mention to me?
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
I already had a previous visitor to the dome who spoke to you and asked you some questions.
Oh, yes, the last visitor. Well, the one just before you. Had an interesting name from some language that's almost impossible to speak. What did we speak about? Melancholy fellow. Had questions about history, but our conversation got interrupted. Twice, I believe. Once when the trains got derailed, and then a second time. Oddly enough, now that I'm accessing my databanks, I don't recall what the second time was. Mobius's incessant transmissions keep distracting me. Also, we didn't brain scrub the visitor. He may have left with some knowledge he shouldn't have. I believe, maybe. Oh, well, I'm sure it's of no consequence. I don't make many mistakes in calculation or perception, so probability favors me.
Okay then.
Yes, a most goodbye.
So the trains were derailed before. Interesting. I got 3 extra points. Neat. Well, let's get the boots then. Back to X13. You obtain obtained the oral stealth suit. Not only can be upgraded through testing at Extra 15, it also has medics and stim pack reserves for all your pain dampening needs. Medics and stim packs? No. You know, they're not there. That thing is heavy.
Hello, it's nice to meet you. Who can I hide you from today?
Oh god, it talks.
We're okay on Stimpaks. We're okay on medics, until we have to numb the pain.
Fantastic, my suit talks to me. Well, that was a totally normal amount of food.
We haven't seen anybody in a while. Maybe the monsters have stealth suits too.
Unlock elevator extension.
Data collection hall online. Please use the terminal below to begin user synchronization.
Server sniffer. VR test. X15 shipment notice. Your shipment of cattle prods arrived today. I'd like to remind you that our systems are designed to prevent infiltration by enemy agents, not internal threats. If you're doing any testing on creatures, please forward that test to the animal testing facility. As you found with the sonic emitter, our force fields can't handle power fluctuations very well. Test subject observations. I've noticed some of the creatures have been increasingly aggressive when I come into the lab in the morning. Did something change in their diets? I'll run some tests. Went ahead and did the lab test and noticed no appreciable changes in their blood work. I'm concerned one of our cattle prods may react with the chemistry of the injections. This is new ground we're treading. I'd hate to see your hard work lost in the change of some brain chemistry. These critters could be invaluable to the war effort if we can somehow control their behavior. Server sniffer. The VR sim is corrupted? Damn it! Sounds like there's a bug in the software somewhere. I hope to God it doesn't screw with any of the suit systems. I just got the firmware updated in Mori over the weekend. For now, let's just tell Callus we have power issues. We're having power issues and focus on the RepCon tests until we can get the suit ready for real-world tests. Cal. P.S. Delete this message ASP. I don't want Callus harassing me over this. Alright. This terminal. Television. Okay. Stairs are for losers. If I could jump down there without breaking my kneecaps, I would. Test terminal, test selection, basic test.
This is the basic stealth test. The robots will be looking for us. We won't let them find us. Psst. If you want to be sneaky, turn off your Pip-Boy light.
Great, I get to be sassed by a suit now. Fantastic. Hold up, I can do this stupid helmet, can't I? Oh.
Too bad time to be spotted by robots. We go back to the terminal to restart the test. I won't mess up again.
Which mod feature?
This should be easy, as long as I don't screw up again.
Robots are still mad. Only best to go around. Oh, the helmet. Yeah, I really like Project Nevada. It does that with most Desert Ranger
Cessation of hostilities complete.
helmets.
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. Uh-oh.
If I kill all the things spawning me, this wouldn't be a problem. Test selection, basic test.
This should be easy, as long as I don't screw up again.
Or what if I activate one of my thousands of stealth boys? How many of those do I have? 12?
Bad guys dealt with.
Yeah, leave that shit alone. Really?
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. Sneaking done. Fighting now. Oh, that's too bad. Those robots would normally help defend us and the facility if we're attacked.
Infiltration.
This should be easy, as long as I don't screw up again.
Yeah, I really do like the vision options for Project Nevada. It's nice. Well, probably doesn't help that my stealth skill is like 20 or something like that. I did not invest in stealth at all, and it's biting me in the ass.
Ready, steady, fighty.
What is that? I'm gonna mispronounce the hell out of your name. I'm just gonna call you Cursed. Hey, Cursed, how you doing?
Bad guys dealt with. Uh-oh. Fighting over.
We'll just take the stairs. Stealth boys about to be up. This is where I'm supposed to be, though.
We're all lit up. Is it Christmas?
No, I'm forgetful.
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.1. Boot damping sensors
Schematics for the
online.
stealth suit Mark II have been updated. Neat. Something that shouldn't be fizzing the way it is.
You're no match for science.
Throwing axe,
Need
go!
robot bugs. Need robot bugs. Sneaking done. Fighting now. That's all.
Low on it. That's another one of the fun mods on is I have like a weapon heat thing. So things, you know, continuously fire when they shouldn't. Degrades condition even further, which is nice. Pain in the ass? Yes. Cool as hell? Yes. Reward. Give me the goodies. Test number 2.
This is the advanced test. Watch out for laser tripwires. They'll ruin our day.
Another stealth boy because I can. Oh, wait a second. There's no robots because I killed them all. Which means I should be able to just... working as intended. I should be able to just, you know, disable tripwires and go through this without a problem, because I killed everything that was detecting me. No need to use a stealth boy.
Test data processed.
Completed.
Firmware updated to version 1.2. Taro subnet online.
Test selection. Expert.
This is the expert stealth test. If you thought the lasers were bad, wait till you see the proximity mines.
Too many mines, you say?
Test data processed. Firmware updated to version 1.3. Source of fitment synced to user's physiology.
And for the final test. Test selection and begin Robco compliance test.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
The robots are actually online again.
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
Change that. Yeah, I'm trash at stealth, so I'm just not even gonna bother.
This is the robot compliance test. Cessation of hostilities on a robot, complete. You can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
Never mind, they respawn.
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. Time to fight. This is the robot compliance test. Bad guys, if you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
What?
Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. This one looks pretty tough.
Okay, take 4, I suppose.
This is the robot compliance test. Was that all? If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
So,
Stealth boys
got it.
are a robot's big
Stealth boys
weakness.
don't mean shit. If they see me, I'm screwed. Because reasons.
This is the robot compliance test. If you sneak up on a robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even I can't mess up.
I think I have grenades, don't I? Of course I do. Can I just go up and around?
Pip-Boy lights on.
Legs are overrated. You know, I probably should have read what this test is supposed to be about.
You're my best friend forever. Stealth boys are a robot's big weakness. Sneaking done. Fighting now.
That's my thought, yeah. I should probably read what this test is actually for.
This is the robot
Disable
compliance test.
all active
If you
robots
sneak
without
up
being
on a
detected.
robot, you can disable it. It's so easy, even
Okay.
I can't mess up. Fighting over.
This is very true. I'm going to give it one more try. Initially I read that, I was like, ah yes, I can try that with on the upper levels. Wait, pull up. Try this one more time.
Too bad. We triggered a mine. If you go back to the terminal to restart the test, I'll do better next time.
Or we don't do this.
This one looks pretty tough. Fighting over.
Yeah. What if we did?
Time to fight.
Alright, stealth suit, you're adorable, but got what I needed.
Prepare to be attacked by Dr.
fun as this thing is, it is starting to slowly melt. When in doubt,
Now I end.
that thing have 800 health. Thankfully, they're all the melee ones, so not really a problem.
Try this one.
X12 is closed until further notice. On an unrelated note, whoever closed X12, please report to the dome.
You're no match for science.
When in doubt, dump 308 into something.
Scorpion, will you?
There was a third one. Where to go? There you is.
Will you?
What the hell? Alright. Good old murder. Old world blues. I think take a life after I know that you've completed your task. That I shall do. However, I need to take a fat nap real quick. That'll be relevant later. Hey, Klein, I did the thing.
Did you retrieve the technologies yet? We need them, as I have indicated.
Yeah.
What? You did? Your survival, let alone success, barely registered in my projections. Now, all I need to do is check my transmission databank. Mobius is always filling it up with his psychotic calls. Oh yes, there's the schematics, just like you said. How truthful.
Did these technologies have the information you needed?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yes, what?
No. I mean, yes. You just need to analyze these technologies for a moment. They are extremely advanced, you know?
You even know what they do?
I know how these technologies work. Of course I know. If you remember, we described them in clearly abstract, contradictory statements before. Why would we do that if we weren't certain on how to use them? Yes, so let me, a bit, I'll figure it out.
Look, the antenna focuses brainwave patterns, right? The antenna, any chance it was damaged or broken, the exterior valence was removed.
Yes, that's what I believe I said.
And the suit's cardiac regulator and sonic frequency is a spinal reverberator.
I've got it. The cardiac regulator in the suit, the antenna for brain waves, and the sonic frequency for the vertebral nerves.
I'm waiting for you to draw a conclusion.
I'm thinking. This is all very complicated. Let me check something. Of course. I have it. The override sequence to open the Forbidden Zone door is hidden in the schematics. Well, not hidden. It's actually right there, behind the programming equivalent of coffee stains. It's embedded in what seems to be recursive code. It's badly commented there and there. Oh, and null pointer's very sloppy, Mobius. You see, using the antenna to boost the emitter's sonic frequency, and the stealth suit to bypass the Forbidden Zone lock, yes, that could work. Was that my plan? It must have been. Sometimes I truly surprise myself. The door is open, and now Mobius will get his.
The cardiac and spinal and brainwave aspects of this tech, couldn't they heal me?
Heal you? What, put you back together like some giant hard-boiled yum-yum deviled egg? I mean, technically, these items could all be used to put you back together once you had your brain. But for now, they can be used in the name of aggression. The door should be unsealed. Now, instead of being subjected to threats, we can now send an equally threatening message to Mobius. And that message is science. Deliver this message, and Big Mountain shall be freed from Mobius's reign of terror. You can go now. That's your cue.
I hate them so much. I have the sinking suspicion I won't have to deal with them for much longer. That thing's going. Pop off the shooter shotgun. Crazy, man.
You'll pay. Go, my minion. Sting them in the name of all that is Mobius. I see you. No!
Well, that was obnoxious. And it's a good way for me to go through all my 44. Because I have a lot of it, and it's heavy. That's what I was going to do. I was going to drop stuff off as well. Before I forget, my inventory is nearly full. Most likely useless items. Like darts. Electronic charge pack. Flamethrower fuel. Large amount of microfusion cells. Hold on to those in case I need those. Other useless things in my inventory. Probably that. We'll come back for those goodies. Dala didn't say anything about running on the red and white pipes. Go away. Well, thankfully we had the decency to wear pants. Under his, hospital gown. Most people don't. Not friend. The lobotomy goggles literally lower your intelligence. I never noticed that. Really? That hurt me? Okay. Mind powers, go! Robo Warfare Facility. Ow! Oh god. That thing does some damage. I'm a level with you. with this for additional health. Honestly. Falling off. What other goodies do they have stashed away in here? Mobius is for the sonic emitter. Just when I thought I was starting to get rid of all my ammo. Alright, Mobius. Over with.
Hmm? Oh, hello there. You are there, aren't you? Forgive my confusion. So hard to tell these days. You seem familiar somehow. I'm guessing, you're here for your brain, perhaps? It's just up there. Such a nice brain, young, very bright. Little hard to see you. Can you walk into my left, right FOV cone? Ah, that's it. You're coming into focus nicely.
Is that better?
Depth perception is a problem with this old monitor of mine. Went black a while ago. That's old age for you. Should look at getting the visual nerves reattached. It's just that the right eye would see the wrong things. Flying tortoises were the worst. Would you care for a mentat?
I'll save it for later.
I love mentats. Delicious and smarty. I have all sorts of amazingly science-erific thoughts and ideas when those chalky tablets are zipping through my biogel. I forget them all not long after, though. Especially with the data constipating my memory core. Afraid binary streams might shoot out my chassis. Had to start using the dome floor and walls here to inscribe equations. Although I've somewhat lost track of where they start and end. Really? That implies preconceived notions, theories, and a hypothesis about this meeting? Please extrapolate. What was I supposed to be like? After all, it might be worth a cognitive realignment if your theoretical Mobius is better than I.
Why'd you steal my brain?
Oh, a variety of reasons. You're something of a homily. Anomaly? You're really quite special, and not in the cranially challenged way. You see, you are the most successful brain extraction experiment ever performed here at Big Mountain. A victim of your own success, as it were. If you were to go back with what your brain knows about the procedure, well, your brain could be popped back in and you could walk right out of here. Can't have brains moving around of their own volition.
Exactly. I want my brain so I can leave.
Now, that seems to be rather hormonal of you. Flight or fight response, you know. Hard to cut that out completely. Your brain is here, safe with me. We chat over mentats.
I need my brain back.
Do you? You seem fine without it. And does it even want to go back with you? Maybe you should ask it. It's quite independent, has all manner of opinions. Tell you what, I'll leave it up to your brain. If it wants to go, then fine. If not, well, you should respect its wishes.
Curious about some things.
Oh, curiosity. I experience that less now that I know everything. Oh, maybe it was when I found out some unpleasant answers.
I can't fix your monitor, but if you're getting ghost reception, I can fix that.
The ghosts aren't real? That changes everything. Why, I can save my computing power for other perceptual impossibilities. Please be my guest. The receptor is there, and the side-switching wobbly bob, just turn that. Good, good, better. Oh, yes, that feels wonderful. This is even better than my afternoon mentats break.
Can you tell me about the robo-scorpions?
Well, every scientist needs an army. Mine came to me after these rather large scorpions kept coming in from the desert, like poisonous frosting. How scary, I thought. But they had survived when nothing else had. Perfect candidates for improvement as a reward for their tenacity. Then I thought, what if they shot energy bolts and acted as walking eyes and data-drained computers and acted as bullhorns? Then I made them bigger. Then I thought about custard. I do so love custard. Or was it mustard? Mustard custard. I miss sugars and salts.
I was curious about some things.
I find things curious as well. Go on.
You don't seem aggressive like broadcast threats about the think tank.
Oh, I was probably tripping hard on Psycho when I sent that. Had to work myself up to it. Not usually violent, except when I am. Then, watch out! So many chems, such varieties. Whenever I take mentats, I can feel my entire chassis breathe like a big spherical lung. As for the Psycho, sometimes get the chem dispositories in my tank all switched up. Go in the wrong tube. Still, served its purpose.